Alright everyone, welcome back to another video. So this is a new job, and it's quite a big job. It's stonework, and just to give you sort of a sense of the size of this job, the door next to where I'm working is 10 meters wide, so you sort of get an idea of the scale of this job. Now it's been a while since I've done stonework, and it's been even longer since I filmed it. I can't remember the last time I filmed a stonework job, but this one I didn't want to miss the opportunity of showing this job off, because this job that we're doing it for, the architect, they design new builds, extensions for clients who pretty much end up on like grand designs and stuff like that. Their work is tailored to that sort of level, and a lot of their work has ended up on grand designs, and there's a lot of detail in their jobs. I mean, as you can see here, this smooth stone panel, and there was another one to go on top of that, and there was 10 in total in this job to put in. So it goes without saying that this job isn't a price work job. It's on a day rate. You just couldn't put a price to this. It just takes so long. I mean, this stone in particular, it's 50mm, random lengths, split faced, but it's got a hammered edge. So all of the stones, when they got delivered, had to be hammered up by a couple of lads, and then every time we have to cut a stone for the corners, we have to hammer the edges too. It's just it's the detail that they're going for. And when it's done, it does look really good. And I haven't got too many videos of this job, just because it's quite slow going. There's a lot to do and factor in, such as the pointing, which you'll see towards the end of the video. I'm doing a little bit here, but the pointing takes so long. So the pointing is it's like a raked out finish, but not too deep, just like subtly raked out. And because it's stonework, you can't get what you call a chariot, which is what you use to rake mortar out for that finish. It's got to be done with a flat bar or pointing trowel, and yeah, so they've got a keen eye for detail as well. So they go around and obviously check that we're not raking it out too much, or not enough. So yeah, it's quite a slow going job, but the end result will definitely be worth it. I mean, even there you can see that bit just looks good. So here we are on the other corner. Now you can see us here putting a sill and a jamb in for a window, but it's not actually a window. It's kind of like a fake window. So from the outside, it looks as if it's a window, but the inside it's going to be like I think a media wall or something like that. So again, it's stuff like that. There's a lot of detail and a lot of like sort of, I guess you call it special extras. So like all of this work to make it look like there's a window there, but there isn't. I mean, personally, I love jobs like this, jobs with detail. Don't get me wrong, I do like to lay bricks. I like to lay a lot of bricks in a short amount of time, but I also like doing the detail stuff that you don't get to do every day. And a lot of guys probably will never get to do stuff like this. So I do feel quite privileged to be able to work on something like this. Like now, this particular job isn't for grand designs, but who knows, in the future, maybe we'll end up doing a job for, or that'll end up on grand designs. You see there, we're putting another one of those panels in. Now those panels were heavy, they were soaking wet when they come off the delivery, and we have to be really careful when fitting them. Obviously you can't chip them. I think each one of those stones, like I said, there's 10. I think each stone was about 150 quid. So you can understand why we're being very careful with all the detailed stone pieces. Another thing with this job as well is most of it has been built with a level. There's not much line work. In fact, this bit that I'm on now, the other side of that stone panel, is probably the only bit, especially on the lower lift anyway, that got ran in with a line. All the rest is, because they're all little nibs of stonework, you can't get a line on it. You've just got to build it with a level. And again, I enjoy that sort of challenge. It's a shame I didn't get more videos, like sort of real-time videos of us doing this. It's just, I'd have got people calling me slow and whatever, because you have got to go slow on stuff like this. There's no quick way about it. There's a lot of attention to detail that has to go into it. But like I said, the end result is worth it, and the client is paying for. They're not paying us to go fast and get it done as quick as possible. They're paying for quality, and to achieve quality, you've got to take time. Last corner on this lower lift. You can see actually up above they put a tin roof, a temporary roof over this job for us, so we could carry on working through the winter. But I'll be honest, it was the biggest waste of time and I suppose money, although we didn't have to pay for it. I think the client paid for it. It wasn't put up right from the start, and it leaked, and we had a day where it snowed, and the weight of the snow made the roof buckle in the middle, and it just leaked so bad once the snow melted. It was like a waterfall on the inside. Yeah, it was a big waste of time for the most part. They did end up redoing the roof, but by then we'd pretty much done our bit, and you'll see that in a future video. But yeah, for what it is, it was for us anyway. It was a waste of time. It got in the way. All the scaffolding, as you can see, it just got in the way. Definitely wouldn't recommend it unless it was done right. Yeah, you can see us doing the pointing up now. And another problem with this, doing it in the winter, it just took forever to get right. basically the mug wasn't going off because it was that cold, and the stones, they weren't wet, but they just weren't absorbing any moisture out of the mug, and it took forever to point up. It took longer to point up than it did to actually build. You had to keep going over it until it looked right. Because like I said, they're paying for quality. But there you go, you can sort of see the look we're going for. There'll be more pictures and videos in the future of it, but that's it for now, so thank you for watching.